دل میں عشق نبی کی ہو ایسی لگن روح تڑپتی رہے دل مچلتا رہے
مہکتی ہے وہ راہیں جن سے آقا آپ ہیں گزرے مہکتی ہے وہ راہیں جن سے آقا آپ ہیں گزرے مجھے بھی ان گلی کوچوں مجھے بھی ان گلی کوچوں میں رہنے کی جگہ دیجئے
مدینے کا سفر ہے اور میں نم دیدہ جبھی افسردہ قدم لغزیدہ
بھر دو جھولے میرے یا محمد لوٹ کر میں نہ جاؤں گا خالی بھر دو جھولے میرے یا محمد لوٹ کر میں نہ جاؤں گا خالی بھر دو جھولے میرے یا محمد لوٹ کر میں نہ جاؤں گا خالی اسم کی برکتیں اسم کی رونقیں اسم لوح و قلم کی امانت بھی ہے کیا رب کیا عجم سب کے سردار ہے سب کے سردار کا ہے مقدس بدن حرم کعبہ کو وہ جو منور کرے وہ مہکتی وہ پاکیزہ سیکھ کرن صاحب تاج وہ شاہ معراج وہ صاحب تاج وہ شاہ معراج وہ چاشت گاہوں کا سورج
Revealing the beauty of Naat-E-Rasool in Islam. Introduction. Islam, one of the world's major religions, holds a deep-rooted tradition of expressing love, respect, and reverence for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Among the various forms of devotion, the recitation of Naat-E-Rasool, poetry in praise of the Prophet, occupies a special place in Islamic culture. Naat is not just a poetic form, but a spiritual expression that connects Muslims to the character and attributes of the Prophet. Its purpose is to celebrate the life, teachings, and virtues of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, and inspire others to follow his example. In this article, we will explore the essence, history, significance, and transformative power of Naat-E-Rasool in Islam. We will also look at its cultural and spiritual impact on Muslims worldwide, along with the components that can make a video on this topic appealing to millions. Understanding Naat-E-Rasool. Naat-E-Rasool refers to poetry written in praise of the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. The tradition of composing and reciting Naat dates back to the earliest days of Islam, reflecting the immense love Muslims have for their beloved Prophet. Naat can be performed in different languages and styles, but its core remains the same: to exalt the virtues of the Prophet and highlight his role as a mercy to mankind. Rahmatul lil Alameen. Roots in Islamic tradition. The tradition of praising the Prophet, PBUH, can be traced back to the companions of the Prophet, particularly Hassan ibn Thabit, who is often referred to as the first Naat reciter. He was given the honorable title of the Prophet's poet laureate. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, himself appreciated the efforts of those who composed and recited poetry in his honor. His appreciation was a sign of how powerful and moving the words of Naat could be, acting as a means of instilling faith and encouraging reflection on the Prophet's teachings. In Islamic history, many scholars and poets, from Persian and Urdu literature to Arabic, Turkish, and other languages, have composed timeless naats. Their work has provided Muslims with a way to channel their love and respect for the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, into a creative and spiritual form. Significance of Naat in Islamic devotion. The recitation of Naat holds a special place in Islamic devotion. It is not considered obligatory worship like prayer or fasting, but it carries immense emotional and spiritual value. Naat is a way to express love for the Prophet, PBUH. Muslims believe that loving the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, is a fundamental part of faith. Through Naat, believers express their love and attachment to him, reminding themselves of his unparalleled character and kindness. Strength in faith. Listening to or reciting Naat fosters spiritual reflection. The evocative verses help individuals reconnect with their faith and remember the Prophet's role as a guide and model for humanity. Promote Islamic values. The themes of Naats often focus on the Prophet's humility, compassion, mercy, and dedication to justice. By reflecting on these themes, Muslims are reminded to uphold these values in their daily lives. Preserve Islamic culture. Naat is also a means of preserving Islamic cultural heritage, especially in non-Arabic speaking countries like Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh, where it has become an integral part of Islamic festivals and gatherings. Provide comfort and hope. In moments of distress or hardship, Naats offer solace. They remind Muslims of the trials faced by the Prophet and how he persevered with patience and trust in God, encouraging believers to do the same. Cultural influence and popularity of Naat. Across the Muslim world, Naat has developed into a rich cultural tradition. It is performed during various Islamic events such as Milad un-Nabi, the Prophet's birthday, religious gatherings, and during Ramadan. The recitation of Naat has evolved into a celebrated art form, with competitions held in schools, mosques, and communities, where talented reciters share their skills. In countries like Pakistan, where Urdu poetry is particularly cherished, Naat competitions and performances are broadcasted on television and radio, garnering large audiences. Popular Naat reciters such as Junaid Jamshed, Qari Wahid, Zafar Kazmi, and others have gained worldwide fame for their moving performances. Their recitations are played in homes and cars, spreading the beauty of the Prophet's praise across generations. Similarly, in Arabic-speaking countries, the tradition of Madaih, praise for the Prophet, has deep roots in Sufi and religious gatherings. The spiritual influence of Naat transcends linguistic barriers and resonates deeply with people across the Muslim world.
Themes of Naat. What makes it so impactful? The timeless appeal of Naat lies in its powerful themes. A well-composed Naat typically touches on the following subjects: the Prophet's mercy, recounting the Prophet Muhammad's PBUH, compassion and forgiveness, especially toward those who wronged him, is a central theme. His mercy is often described as an ocean, and he is called Rahmatul lil Alameen, mercy to the worlds. Humility of the Prophet. The Prophet's humility, despite his high status as the messenger of God, is a recurring theme in Naat. His simple lifestyle, modesty, and selfless service to others are qualities that inspire Muslims to emulate him. The night journey, Isra and Miraj. Many Naats include references to the miraculous night journey of the Prophet, PBUH, during which he ascended to the heavens and received the command for Muslims to pray 5 times a day. This event is a powerful reminder of the Prophet's special connection with the divine, the Prophet's patience and resilience. The trials and difficulties faced by the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, such as persecution, loss of loved ones, and wars, are often recalled in naats to remind Muslims of the importance of patience and trust in God. Intercession on the Day of Judgment. In many naats, the Prophet is called upon to intercede for his followers on the Day of Judgment, providing hope and comfort to Muslims who believe in his role as a mediator. The emotional and spiritual impact of Naat. One of the most profound aspects of Naat is the emotional connection it establishes between the reciter, the audience, and the Prophet, PBUH. The beauty of Naat lies not only in its words, but in its ability to stir the soul and awaken a sense of love and reverence for the Prophet. The melodies used in Naat recitation often evoke feelings of devotion, longing, and peace. Naat as a form of emotional release. For many Muslims, listening to Naat is a cathartic experience. The lyrics can move listeners to tears, especially when they reflect on the immense trials faced by the Prophet of PBUH and his unwavering trust in God. This emotional release provides comfort and strength in times of personal hardship, allowing the individual to feel a closer connection to their faith, not as a source of inspiration. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, is a source of endless inspiration. His kindness to the poor, his forgiveness of his enemies, and his devotion to justice inspire Muslims to strive for personal excellence. Through Naat, believers are reminded of these qualities and encouraged to incorporate them into their lives, tapping into the power of Naat-E-Rasool. One emotional engagement, a successful video on Naat-E-Rasool must engage viewers emotionally. Start with a heartwarming introduction that connects with the audience's love for the Prophet. Use visuals that depict the serene beauty of Islamic architecture, holy sites, and nature to set a spiritual tone. 2. High-quality recitations. Feature well-known Naat reciters or bring in talented newcomers with soulful voices. The video should include high-quality audio recordings, as the power of Naat lies in its melodic and lyrical appeal. Incorporate popular naats that resonate with diverse audiences, such as those praising the Prophet's compassion and humility. 3. Powerful storytelling. Incorporate storytelling to provide context for the naat being recited. For example, if a naat reflects on the Prophet's journey during Isra and Miraj, narrate the background of this miraculous event with visual depictions or animations. This approach educates the audience while deepening their emotional connection to the Prophet's life. 4. Inclusivity. The video should be inclusive, featuring naats in various languages: Arabic, Urdu, English, Turkish, etc. And to appeal to a global audience, subtitles can help bridge linguistic gaps, making the content accessible to non-native speakers of the language in which the naat is performed. 5. Visual and audio aesthetics. High production quality is essential for creating a visually and orally pleasing experience. Consider using beautiful Islamic calligraphy, tranquil natural landscapes, and images of mosques and holy sites to enhance the video. The audio should be clear, with harmonious background music that complements the naat without overpowering it. 6. Reflective insights, along with recitations, include brief reflections from scholars or poets who can provide insights into the meaning of the naat and its significance in Islamic tradition. This adds depth and educational value to the video. 7. Engage with the community. Encourage viewers to leave comments and share their favorite naats or personal experiences with naat recitation. Creating a sense of community around the video will help it spread organically.
Conclusion. Naat-E-Rasool is a powerful expression of love for the Prophet Muhammad, deeply rooted in Islamic history and culture. It transcends language, geography, and time, offering Muslims a way to connect spiritually with their faith. By focusing on the emotional, cultural, and spiritual aspects of naat, can inspire millions of viewers worldwide, creating a ripple effect of love and devotion for the Prophet Muhammad. Incorporating soulful recitations, meaningful storytelling, and high production quality can create a captivating that not only entertains, but also educates and uplifts the viewer's spirit. Through this approach, the beauty of Naat-E-Rasool can be revealed to millions, fostering a deeper connection to the timeless legacy of the Prophet Muhammad.
मेरे मौला मेरी आंखें मुझे वापस कर दे।